Welcome to another Simply 15 on Simply Deadpool. This is round 2. We're going to pick 5 more celebrities we think are going to die in 2025 for the All Covenant Deadpool Trophy.
I'm getting that fucking trophy.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Matt is currently in the lead.
Yeah.
He has 5 points from his death, plus the bonus 10 for getting the first one of the year.
I'm not saying that Matthew had something to do
You
with
always
Gene
remember
Hackman's
your
death,
first, they say.
but I'm saying that Matthew had something to do with Gene Hackman's death.
Matt might need to be investigated.
Yeah, call the cops.
Could
I own
Matt?
a lot of rats.
He's the Rat King.
He is the Rat King.
I'm the Rat
Turtles.
King. I'm the
Matt,
rat
why don't you
catcher,
give us a
number
little
2.
bit of an update of who has died?
So, out of all the people we had on us, we had a murderer's row. We'll cover who we've drafted so far to catch up. Murderer's row.
Poor choice of words.
No, I think it's a perfect choice of words. This is called the wordplay, simply wordplay, simply punny. We didn't want this guy to die, but
No.
you know, the Grim Reaper comes for all of us, right?
Sometimes you just eat shit and die.
Sometimes, you eat a little shit when you're at the bottom. You get up, you eat less shit. We were just talking about a great movie, Layer Cake, right before this. I don't even know what shit tastes like at the end of the day. Yeah, Gene Hackman's dead. Not only him, but his wife
and
a dog. There's a lot. There's a lot to this story. I'm sure everybody's been following this with great interest. But Gene Hackman, out of all the people we have on this list, I don't think anybody wanted Gene Hackman to die.
But we all thought we all had him on our list, though.
No,
we almost. If we could at the same time, we would have all said it.
Yeah, and he was a third rounder. He didn't go first round, second round.
I was saving him. I should have went.
He was a reach, some might say.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy hadn't acted in 20 years. Kind of fell off the map.
Yeah, been retired.
He's been retired for a while. But I'm winning. R.I.P. Gene. Sorry. Let's do a quick recap, though.
Sure.
What do you say?
Yes.
So let's say these are the people that have been taken so far, just for the people. And of course, you can go to Simplistic Reviews.
Taken by the Reaper so far.
These are the people who haven't been chosen by the Reaper, taken by the Reaper yet. Only one out of the first 15 picks. This is the first. Dean Hackman was the first pick. So here's the lineup for everybody. For me, Bill Cosby, Suge Knight, Gene Hackman has left us this mortal coil. Vince McMahon and Yoko Ono. So we got some.
I forgot you had Vince McMahon.
Solid list.
A solid list.
Vince McMahon.
DJ's got a solid list. But here's my problem. I have the oldest list, so I have the least amount of points I can really get.
Right.
Really stop, dropping dead.
A risky list.
It's a risky list. It's risky, but not, because these people are old. They're just waiting to be got at a certain point. This is Trump's America, everybody. So
waiting to be got.
Waiting to be got. DJ has Bruce Willis, solid. Dank DeMoss, the big fat rapper who can't fit in a Uber, right?
Yeah, whatever. She's fat.
Yeah, she's a big lady.
Big girl.
Kanye West, who can go any minute. Maybe.
Any minute.
Conor McGregor, who is crazy. And Machine Gun Kelly, who's also crazy. Yeah. So DJ's got the crazy list, and he's also has the youngest average list.
Yeah.
So
points.
It's risk reward. If he gets one of these, he's probably going to win. So he's got
10 to 1 shot. You put $1 and you get 10 back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So he's got a strategic list there. Justin, on the other hand, went for the people with mental disabilities and illnesses.
Justin went sickness.
He went sick, which is smart.
It's a strategy. It's a strategy.
He's betting on our healthcare system to fail.
And it does fail.
It does fail quite often.
That's America for you.
Yeah,
it's America. Christ damn it.
So he's got James Vanderbeek, solid. Yeah. He's got the butt cancer. He can go anywhere.
I don't want your life for real.
Yeah, Danny Glover. He's just old.
Yeah, he's too old for this shit.
He's too old for this shit. He wants to fuck off. Celine Dion needs the really humidified air to keep her throat really nice.
And she can't move.
Bear Margera's got screws loose, but
Thought he was already dead.
But he's on that DDP yoga, though. He's on the DDP yoga.
He's on DDP yoga?
He is.
He might live forever.
He might live forever now. He might get out of the wheelchair just like Lex
DDP's
Luger.
a miracle worker.
And then he's got Britney Spears, who just celebrated her first birthday.
God, you have Britney Spears. I forgot.
The knife tosser.
The knife tosser.
Knife tosser.
Doing splits.
Hair
accidents can happen.
Toxic,
Britney Spears dead at 43, hitting her head on a countertop, trying to do a split for a TikTok video.
Hey, she's gonna drown in a bathtub, something weird like that.
Got to get famous somehow, So,
well, very nice. So that's
nice. There you go. That's where we stand.
Quite the roundup we have.
Yeah.
We're going to continue this with our round 6 pick, and our first up to bat is DJ.
I have.
Are you
in my pool, in my Deadpool? I have so many good picks here, but I got to go with the one that I think somebody might pick ahead of me. I'm going with a person that probably should already be dead. Charlie fucking Sheen.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Tiger blood.
Tiger blood's gonna run out.
I believe he had AIDS at one point.
I think he still has AIDS, Justin. I don't think you get a cure for that.
Except for one person.
Magic Johnson. He had
Magic Johnson.
Charlie Sheen, not as much money.
Well, did Magic ever really have... Well, he only had HIV. He never had AIDS. He never had full-blown.
No, well, okay.
He had the other accident.
Valid point, man. Always with the valid points.
And his name is Magic.
He magically made it go away. Charlie Sheen, not so magical.
But he's still around. I mean, he's
Doctor Stranging the way
he's reality gemming his sickness.
Stop it.
He's like Tony Stark. He has something on his chest that keeps the AIDS from getting into his blood.
Jensen was building him an arc reactor to get the AIDS out.
He's like, AIDS, I've come to bargain.
AIDS. It's a deep Doctor Strange cut right there.
Is. I love Doctor Strange. I know you guys don't like it as much, but I love it.
It's whatever.
AIDS have come.
AIDS have come to bargain is a good cut.
Oh my god! Only the best for this fucking show. I saved the best comedy for this podcast.
You do. You have to keep it ready for it.
Bring the heat, hot and ready, just like fucking Little Caesars.
Well, next up to bat is going to be Matt for his round 6 pick. Who would you like to draft for the 2025?
So this is interesting. I don't want to pick this, but based on something that recently happened, and this happens all the time when things happen to people. And this is another regrettable pick and everything, but I have to put it out there because who knows what will happen. And people are going to be calling in very angrily to the podcast. They can't, but if they could, they would.
They would.
Round 6, I'm going Dolly Parton.
Just lost her husband.
That hurts.
Yeah,
I love Dolly Parton.
So do I. She's a fucking national treasure.
He is a national treasure.
But her husband died, and you always hear about people who've been married for a long time. The wife or husband die.
Carrie Fisher and her mom.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of one of these things where it happens quick, heartbreak. So as much as I don't want, but this is she's no spring chicken.
No, she's living a long, good life.
Long, good life. I don't want this. I mean, I guess I'm willing. People always talk about you will things into existence. I don't want to.
Somebody I was putting on my list as well. So
really,
this is more of a strategic pick.
You were together for a very long time, and when you lose somebody that that's been in your life for that long, it really does hit the heart pretty bad.
Yeah. So it's a bad, not a pick I want to make. There's plenty of other people who are still on all of our lists that I would prefer to fuck off before Dolly. But you got to play to win.
You do. We are trying to win, and
if she does pass away, I hope she doesn't. But if she does, I will dedicate the Deadpool trophy to Dolly.
Oh, you know what? I'll allow that. I'll allow it.
All right.
To Big Titty Dolly. So, in my round 6 pick, I'm surprised no one has picked him yet.
Ooh.
I am picking Pope Francis.
I have him on my list, you son of a bitch.
You don't. Yeah, he's had some
Son of a
trouble
bitch.
recently. Didn't he have
He's-
some? He has some health.
he's had some
He's
breathing
there,
issues.
The Pope.
Breathing
he's
issues.
not. He's not living.
It's not looking too good.
I don't think he makes it to Christmas, my friends.
Mm-mm.
Maybe he'll wait till Christmas.
He was on my list. He was
they'll
on my
blow-
fucking
He's
list.
on
I
your
gotta go
list,
get
huh?
another
How
one,
old is
yeah.
How old is old Frankie?
The old Frankster?
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank, man.
Old
Frank,
Frankenstein?
Pope
88.
Frankie.
88.
Ooh.
Yeah, 88.
Ooh, they're gonna have conclave for real. They're gonna have to do that for
They're gonna have to blow that white smoke out.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
like
Get
Euro
Ray
Trip.
Fiennes out there. Get him out there.
Solid pick, I think.
Oh,
That's
it was
not a
on my
bad-
list. It's a
That's
grand,
not a bad.
fantastic.
That's
Well,
not a
speaking
bad
what's
pick.
on your list, DJ, who do you have up?
I'm going
Round
for a real piece of shit. This is my shit
Ooh,
bag
shit list.
list.
Oh,
My
geez.
shit list.
This
I'm
is the
going,
shit pick.
and I don't care if you guys like this person. I know these guys don't, but I know they're out there. I'm going for the good old Russell Brand. He's a piece of shit and does a lot of drugs. So
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
is
with
a piece
Russell
of shit.
Brand. Well, I
Russell
think he might be
Brand.
in recovery, but sure.
Yeah, I don't know about
Aren't we
that.
all?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I read an article about Bam. Apparently, Steve-O had to talk to Tony Hawk, who was giving him a shit ton of money and saying, "Hey,
Don't
you
give
know
him
about
money.
addiction. Maybe you shouldn't give a guy with a whole bunch of money. Give a guy with a whole bunch of addiction a whole bunch of money."
Yeah.
So,
Well, they
Yeah,
also
that's the
took him
problem.
out of all the Tony Hawk games. Bam Margera's no longer part of those.
Mm.
He's not a
Possibility.
a selectable character in those games anymore.
Well,
Bam
DJ's
Margera.
got Russell Brand, which I think is a great pick.
Not a bad
Matt,
pick.
who are you thinking?
So let's go off the beaten path here a little bit. But this
Oh,
is a guy
shit,
who's
here we go.
this is a guy who's just asking for it. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
and not in
Okay.
that way. But he is. Let's go with
Poke
this
the
kind of a
devil.
this kind of a deep cut. This is probably one that would be way in the back, but I got to bring it up to the forefront because I think it's important. Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy.
Oh, my pillow.
Or have you seen this guy lately?
I would say
Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
I'm gonna say probably bullet to the head. He might pop himself.
Or you think he'll just have somebody smother him with My Pillow?
Yeah.
That would be the most apropos death.
Yeah.
Would be a
I
I
smothering,
don't
would
even think
say.
he wants to
Will-
die
will he
with that
die in his
pillow on his
sleep?
head.
Oh, comfortable.
Yeah, but we haven't seen this guy. Remember, this guy was hot. He was hot. He was
Yeah,
Trump's
man.
buddy.
That was
having a
Trump's
good
boy.
time.
And just like
Boy,
what Trump does with a whole
crazy.
bunch of people, fuck
Kicks
off.
him to the curb.
Yeah, he kicked his ass to the
Now
fucking
he's
curb.
bankrupt and he's back on crack, is he?
Maybe. I hope.
God
sake.
willing.
I hope for my pick. I hope for this pick.
Do all the drugs. Do all of them.
Do every drug under the sun,
Do
and then
all
take a
of them,
nice
sir.
long sleep.
Oh
You
man.
know.
Wow.
So yeah, why not? He's a sleeper.
That's a good one, man.
You know,
How
he's a
old is he?
sleeper. I don't. Let's see.
Probably
How
in
old is
his-
Mike Lindell? Let's see.
I mean, he had quite a
I think early 60s,
drug
mid 60s
history. He was on a lot of
Yeah.
shit, crack and heroin and stuff. Probably.
Yeah, how Mike?
I know
Lindell,
crack
I
was
mean,
up there for him.
Yeah, I mean, crack was not whack for that guy. He loved it. He loved
in
it.
the
But we'll
sack,
go
got in
back.
the sack.
We'll continue this. So, sorry, Mike Lindell, 63.
63.
Oh yeah, he's in that
63.
It's a good
sweet
age.
spot. He's in
That's a
that
good
sweet
age.
spot.
That's a good age to die.
All right.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
So
I
yeah.
like that. I like what you're thinking. I'm going to go a little older on my next pick.
Oh,
Well, you
okay.
went old before, didn't you?
Well,
How
88.
old is 88?
He's
88.
evening it. He's getting that even out. That age
Damn.
even out. You know?
Damn.
So,
alright.
with Pope Francis, I'm going to stick with the Fran person and go with Frankie Valley.
Oh, I think you're gonna say Fran
didn't-
Drescher.
I thought Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher. I'm like,
No.
I
holy
was like,
shit,
I know we're
Danny.
not fans, but it's
Frankie Valley, have you seen him recently? He is
I
an
didn't know he was even
animatronic
still
from.
alive.
I'm gonna be straight with you. Thought Frankie Valley died 30 years ago.
Yes, and he is 91 and looks 115.
Yeah, that guy's
Is he
he's
the,
borrowed time.
Is he the
borrowed
last?
Trying to get
season
some points
of the
there.
4 seasons.
time. He's winter.
He's
He
late
is-
winter.
He's
Late
Clearly
winter.
winter.
if death is a season, he'd be that season.
If death was the season.
Season of giving.
All right,
It was the
DJ.
season.
Who are you
Give him
looking
that.
to pick?
Again, I'm picking the people who I don't really like, so I guess I'm willing
be
their
honest.
death to existence. Whatever. I'm going Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne.
Good one.
Roseanne
I mean,
Barr.
she is a hip hop star now, though.
Oh,
I saw
man,
that.
please,
Yeah,
please
her
tell
it
me
was a
now.
rapping with
That's a
some other
something, huh?
guy. Yeah,
Something.
that was yeah.
That hurts me. That hurts me that you
Something.
said that.
Roseanne,
That hurts me that that's
oh,
true.
No,
old Rosie.
it's we live in some weird times, ladies and
She's
gentlemen.
very insane, so I think she
Well,
could
she's
be
mentally ill,
yeah,
as you
so
may
she's kind of
remember.
hanging on to reality at this point. So
Yeah,
looking
she's
at my
like,
list here, I'm rearranging it to just only be scumbags for this round. So moving some people
so
out
this
who
is gonna be
aren't
scumbags
scumbags.
only. So
Yeah, I'm
you're
moving
not
some
going with
scumbags in.
your heart, not your gut.
One with my heart right here. Roseanne Barr is
Yeah.
going to kick the bucket.
All right. Well, I'll sing the national anthem in her honor if she dies.
Oh God, please don't sing it.
Land of the free! Remember that, everybody?
I do remember that.
That's a pop culture reference.
The 90s.
Home of the
From
brave.
90s. Home
Matt,
of the-
who are you
yeah.
looking at?
Let's see. This is. I mean, I'm going through so many different things.
I know. Well, we got a whole bunch of picks to still go. So
Yeah, there's a ton of picks
free
and
to
everything like
save.
that. It's like, do you want to continue to go with people you hate, people you think, people you know?
Everybody has their system.
Everybody's got a system, and my system is, you kind of go with people who have. I'm going with people who are kind of aloof, people who've maybe gone away a little bit, And we talked about.
I tell you, your Oko Una pet. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen her, but she
She's
could
on
live forever.
right
She's
there.
got tons of money. She's got the Beatles money, the John Lennon.
Let's
She
go.
stole the Beatles money.
Die
she stole
already.
The John Lennon. Yeah, come on, do us all a favor here.
There'll be parades in the streets.
Yeah,
parades in the streets.
This is somebody we talked about a while back, and we brought it up because we were shocked.
Oh, a female
by the states. Yeah, I guess I didn't bury the lead on that one. Bridget Fonda.
Bridget Fonda.
I'm not legally allowed to talk about this because the last time you guys told me about Bridget Fonda, we were all
kind of shocked. We were a little kind of like taken aback.
You think like a diabetes or something like that?
I'm thinking Ark of the Covenant. She opened half of it, and it's making its way through her system at this point.
It's kind of one of those things where you're like, I don't know. She's gone. She's gone. She's
Bloodline is very strong, the Fondas, but
the Fondas do live a long time. Jane's still kicking around. I mean, Henry.
I'm surprised you didn't say Jane. You went with Bridget.
Yeah. I mean, but Bridget with the what's her workout routine? Old
Nosferatu,
Hanoi Jane and everything like that. She probably made.
Already got Gene.
Yeah, she made a covenant.
Might be on to something.
In Vietnam, who knows? So Bridget Fonda, that's kind of a Hail Mary, but I'm trying to even out the ages.
Well, yeah, that's a good pick. If you can get that, man, that's a good chunk of change right there.
Because what is she? She's like in her mid 50s, early 60s tops.
She does not look healthy.
No,
I'm just gonna put it out there.
She's having a little bit of a moment, not a good one, but
Well, I'm gonna go the opposite way with that and pick somebody a little bit older who's a male.
Older than the 91?
Older than 91.
He's
Jesus.
And I tell you what, this is my match pick. This is my match pick to Gene, since I didn't get Gene Hackman. I wanted Gene Hackman really badly. I went with another 95-year-old, Clint Eastwood.
See, he was going to be my next one.
I
should have picked him probably in this round.
He's still working. He's still working.
I've seen some photos he posts. It's absolutely hilarious on social media when he posts photos. They have giant watermarks on there. He doesn't want anyone stealing them.
No.
He's just trying to make nickel and dime in it all.
He's outlived that chair, though. So, I mean,
he has outlived the chair, but that chair might have been turned into a coffin at this point. For him, because he's not looking so hot.
Imagine if he's buried.
He could repurpose this wood.
And going off of what Matt had said earlier about significant others, he did lose his girlfriend last year, if you remember. Was it last year?
He had 19 wives or something.
I know, and she was only like 40-something, I think. But I think I'm going with the Frankie Valli kind of looks, kind of animatronic probably going to be on death's door.
Yeah, you're going for some maybe surefire one.
This round should be called the geriatric round, I think, for you.
I'm going for it. I went with the diseases and the medical issues.
I think the Gene Hackman thing has got you guys all shook up.
It's gotten me shook.
It's got everybody shook.
I need my 95-year-old on there. So that's
was it age that killed him? It seemed like it was a bunch of wild circumstances that killed Gene Hackman.
Circumstances were odd.
Hey, there's a lot of minorities that have heard that Clint Eastwood saying things about them that probably want to come after him as well. So anything's possible.
Yeah, it's like,
And I know Gene was a good friend of his, so you know that's a lot of stress on the heart.
Unforgiven, man.
Might hit him hard.
This
might hit him hard.
My second to last pick, my penultimate pick for this round, staying with a little bit of a scummy. He's not as bad as the previous ones, but
you got one more after this, by the way.
David Spade. I saw that
scumbag.
I watched that SNL reunion 50th anniversary thing. He does not look healthy. And comedians usually die or young. So
what do you know?
I'm going to go David Spade.
What do you know? Well, by the way, you have another pick after this, so don't worry.
I know. That's my penultimate, not my ultimate. This is my second to last.
The penultimate. He used the penultimate.
David Spade, who is on the younger side. So
yeah, man. Chris Farley died. His partner.
Yeah, but he was on a lot of drugs.
He was on a
and overweight.
Yes.
And a lot of other problems. I'm sure.
A lot of I mean, I saw him. I was like, wow.
David Spade does look unhealthy, but
unhealthy.
I think he's, he looks unhealthy, but internally.
Well, when you fuck most of Hollywood, that's what happens.
Yeah.
The fact that
I thought you would have picked maybe Andy Dick instead of David Spade.
I should have put Andy Dick on my list. God, that's a good
And with my pick.
Yeah.
No. Justice for Andy Dick, right? How about this one? Let's put this back into the scumbag section here.
Ooh, scumbag.
This guy hasn't been doing well, and hopefully he doesn't do well ever again. Harvey Weinstein. We haven't brought him up yet.
You know what? I think I just imagined him being dead already.
Yeah, I think we all kind of hope. We want him to die.
Does he fall into the category of being so evil he'll live forever, though?
I don't know. He's in not a great area.
No, that's true.
So he's got a lot of medical conditions, and Adrian Brody is fucking his wife. So that will kill you, all right?
Is Adrian Brody fucking his wife?
Adrian Brody is also raising his two children, too.
Yes.
Oh, I could go into a deep dive on this one, bro.
Harvey Weinstein. Can I put Adrian Brody on my list?
Yeah. Do you want him to die?
Killed?
I mean, he seems like a douchebag, Adrian Brody.
Oh, man. He got to be Halle Berry twice, so fuck him.
Harvey.
Old Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey. Because whenever you see him, he's old, decrepit.
He's all in a wheelchair.
Like a wheelchair or a walker, kind of that type of thing.
Prison will do it to you. He'll do it every time.
So, I mean, he may kick the bucket, he may not. I mean, it's one of these things where, it's
He'll keep his brain alive like Futurama.
Some of the stuff is wishful thinking.
You're the king of wishful thinking.
I am.
Well, he is 73 and a sex offender. So 73 is a good chunk of change.
Yeah, you're right past that Mendoza line.
It's funny because my list is more of the sexual offender list.
Yeah.
Whereas Justin's kind of like I have terminal cancer problems list, and DJ's just like the vindictive list.
I'm the asshole list. I got the assholes.
Yeah, it's like because I have Vince McMahon, Bill Cosby, now Harvey Weinstein. I need a fourth horseman of the apocalypse. So I got to.
You literally have the apocalypse. You have apocalypse's fucking four horsemen right there.
I have my death, famine. I forgot the other two.
You have the heralds of Galactus on your fucking.
I need to find my Silver Surfer. Who's it going to be?
Justin?
Well, I'm going to tell you who I think it's going to be next.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with a Beach Boy.
Oh.
Brian Wilson at 83.
Yeah. This was up
This guy's got to be dead. I thought Brian Wilson died.
And I believe he lost his wife late last year.
Oh, man. I did not know that. Brian Wilson. I thought he was dead. Why did I think he was dead?
There was a Bare Naked Ladies song called Brian Wilson Dead.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
The chorus is called Lying in Bed like Brian Wilson did. So he had mental
Never heard a
problems
song
a long
before in my
time
life, but
ago.
okay.
Well, since
Quite a bit mental.
it is the Bare Naked Ladies, everybody.
So, for your last pick, DJ, of this round, who do you pick?
Look? This one hurts me probably the most of this round because this guy's played one of the most iconic characters of all time, but he did probably kill his wife. I'm going Bill Shatner. Yeah, I'm going Bill Shatner.
Oh, I have somebody else. I thought you were going to pick somebody else that I also believe killed his wife. So
we have a lot of wife murderers.
Yeah,
now Bill, I believe, is 92.
Yeah,
he's getting up there.
He's old. Him and Sulu, I think, are the only ones left. Oh, and Chekhov, I think he's alive too.
I thought Chekhov died. I think
is Chekhov dead? No, because I know Uhura's dead, Spock's dead.
No, Chekhov's
dead.
Chekhov's, I think, is still alive.
Is he still alive?
He's alive to piss on his casket, apparently.
Right. There's only 3 original cast members left, I think.
There is one
of the big crew, of the main crew. Yeah. So I'm going Bill Shatner. I think it'll be a big. They just did that Star Trek fan film, which was fantastic. If you're a Star Trek fan, it's fantastic. I'm a huge Trekker, so I love.
You are a Trekker.
Kirk. But Bill Shatner has been. I mean, he had played Denny Crane and Kirk. He's done. He's done everything he probably needs to do, and they've been kicking him out, pushing him out of the Star Trek verse for some dumb reason. Probably because he killed his wife.
Allegedly.
They finally got the proof.
Yeah, so I'm going with him. I'm going with Bill Shatner.
All right.
It'll make me sad because I loved Kirk very much so.
Fair enough.
Very good. Matt, who was your last pick for this round?
So I'm going to go with this guy right here. He deserves it. He deserves to be on my list. So he had nothing to do with killing his wife, but he definitely had something to do with somebody fucking his wife. And I'm going with the Hulkster. Hogan.
There might be another apocalyptic man right there.
Maybe he could definitely join forces.
He's got some tapes
with the rest.
He's got some tapes like Gibson.
The thing with him is that he probably won't die. No. Again, the king of wishful thinking here, Mr. PM Don himself. You know,
he's a punchline now.
Yeah, he's a punchline. I mean, but at the same time, you know, he was embarrassed in front of millions of people on Netflix, booing them out of the fucking building. While Jimmy the fucking mouth of the South Heart was,
hey man, what's it gonna do with me, man?
Hey man, I do nothing here.
Why are you booing me, man?
Yeah, like, I like Jimmy Hart. He's hilarious.
Jimmy Hart's great, fantastic.
Yeah. As far as I know, he hasn't done anything wrong. But it was the '80s, folks.
Everybody did something wrong.
It doesn't count anymore, right? So yeah, Hulk Hogan will round out this fine selection of deviants and Bridget Fonda and Dolly Parton. Sorry, I had two that I didn't want to really add to the list, but you got to be straight.
Well, you know what? I might change my pick. You said Bridget Fonda. I might go with Ted Turner.
Oh,
he's not alive. Ted Turner's dead.
Ted Turner's alive as fuck.
Still alive.
What?
There's no
way. How are these people alive? Ted Turner?
Yeah.
Jane Fonda's husband is still still alive.
Jane Fonda's still alive too.
Well, I know Jane Fonda. I've seen her. I haven't seen Ted Turner since Nitro.
Yeah, Ted Turner, baby. Recently about Ted Turner. You know, the Rough Seas can't kill him. Bridget Fonda can't kill him. Vince McMahon can't kill him.
Simplistic reviews will.
Yeah, we'll finish the job.
We'll finish the job. They could never finish.
Still worth $2.8 billion by Forbes magazine.
Man, that's fine.
Laura Turner, Robert Edward Turner IV, Rhett Turner, Bo Turner, Beauregard Turner, and Gene
Beauregard, good name.
He's my height. He's 6'2". How are you alive?
Not for long.
Oh man.